What if I told you the most dangerous tactical evolution in the north of England isn't coming from a high-profile import, but from a silent assassin named Michael Carrick? From a side suffocating in stagnation under Ruben Amorim to a team reborn almost instantaneously the moment Carrick took the reins. In just 3 short months, the ghosts of that 15th-place horror show have been exorcised. But how exactly was Manchester United re-engineered? After the agonizing collapse of the 2024-25 campaign, the bleeding continued under Amorim with a toothless return of just 3 wins in 11, until the Portuguese gaffer was shown the door. Now, under Carrick's steady hand, they have clinched 7 victories in their last 10, and anything less than a return to the Champions League would be deemed a travesty. The ascent up the table is glaring, but the real story is Carrick asserting himself as the rightful heir to the Old Trafford throne. It is more than just a vibe shift. It is a structural revolution, pivoting from the divisive 3-4-2-1 to a balanced 4-2-3-1, restoring United's finest to their natural habitats. Part 1. Passing with purpose and dictating the tempo. Picture Michael Carrick, the player, the metronome, the king of the safe ball that built the foundations of control. As a manager, his blueprint is far more sophisticated. Yet that obsession with ball retention screams through the data of his first 10 matches. Possession is now longer, more intricate. United are averaging 12.2 passes per sequence, a sharp rise from the 9.7 seen under the previous regime. Usually, such high-volume passing saps the life out of a game. Think City, lulling the opposition into a trance. But remarkably, Carrick's United have maintained the same blistering pace as Amorim's, with the majority of this surgery performed in the enemy's territory. In the final third, successful passes have surged from 77.2 to a staggering 90.2 per game. High-speed complexity is a rare alchemy, requiring elite technicians. It is the brand of football the Stretford End craves, and Carrick is delivering the masterclass. Part 2. Overloading the right flank and seizing the engine room. Carrick has tightened the strings, bringing his players into closer proximity to dominate the central zones. The data whispers this shift, but the heat maps scream it. United are operating in those half spaces far more frequently now, yet the true lethality lies on the wings, specifically the surgical destruction from the right. Observe Luke Shaw, dropping deep to form a back 3, while Diogo Dalot pushes high to link with Amad Dalot, creating a numerical nightmare for the opposition. It's a page taken straight from Carrick's Middlesbrough playbook, where one fullback tucks in while the other acts as a marauding winger. The result? United's shot creation from the right has skyrocketed to 48%, a massive shift from the balanced approach of old. Nearly 2/3 of all crosses now originate from that right side. Though the overall volume of crossing has dipped since the injury to Shaw, United have evolved from the Route 1 desperation of Onana's long balls, preferring the clinical precision of Bryan Mbeumo through the middle. Despite the looming shadow of Benjamin Sesko's form, it is a more patient, more calculated assault. Part 3. Pressing from a compact block. United's average defensive line has dropped from 43.1 meters to 41.8, a subtle tweak on paper, but a seismic shift in the Premier League hierarchy. Carrick's victory in the Manchester derby was the ultimate blueprint, a disciplined, narrow 4-4-2 block that strangled City's passing lanes. And yet, the moment the trap was set, Bruno Fernandes and Bryan Mbeumo would spring high to harass. This lower-risk, more calculated approach means United still exert the same pressure as before. They are averaging 11.1 pressing sequences per game, barely a whisper below Amorim's 11.3, but it is about conserving energy, a lethal hunter that only strikes when the kill is certain. Part 4. The curious case of the set piece. While the rest of the league obsesses over dead ball gains, United have pivoted away. Only Arsenal have outscored them here, with United plundering 18 goals from routines, though Carrick has only overseen 5 of those. The Fernandes to Casemiro connection remains potent, yet the overall threat is dialing down. The most radical departure is the throw-in. The long throw trend embraced under Amorim via Diogo Dalot has been abandoned. Not a single shot has been registered from a throw-in since Carrick took charge. Instead, we see the return of the out-swinging corner, with Fernandes adding a layer of variety from the right that was previously missing. Part 5. The verdict. How well is this engine actually running? Every change has been deliberate, stylistic, and bold. But in the end, results are the only currency that matters. With 7 wins and just a solitary defeat in 10, Carrick has done everything to secure the permanent role. And the foundation of this success is a massive defensive upgrade. 3 clean sheets in 10 Premier League games, a feat that took Amorim 20 attempts to achieve. Under the previous regime, United surrendered 2.2 big chances per match. Now, that figure has plummeted to 1.3. Their non-penalty expected goals against has dropped from 1.3 to a stingy 0.9. Carrick has built a fortress. Amorim traded defensive stability for attacking chaos, but Carrick has found the equilibrium. United are hitting the target more frequently, up from 45% to 54%, and their conversion rate has sharpened significantly. It is only 10 games, perhaps too early to crown him, but the Red Devils have been utterly transformed. The Champions League is no longer a dream, it is an expectation. The Carrick era is here, and it is vibrant. So, is he the long-term answer for the theater of dreams? Or is this just a honeymoon period? Drop your verdict in the comments. And if this deep dive into the beautiful game is what your soul craves, hit subscribe and join the BallPulse family. We break down the tactics every single day.